Just doing a quick trim on everyone. I've already trimmed them this year. It's probably been about a month ago. I'm just doing another quick trim to see how everyone looks. One more little one. A little Opal. I'm not milking Opal. She has 3 babies on her still. But I did bring her in to give her grain. And I just trimmed her feet. Naughty Opal here. She spills her grain every day and always forget to pull it out from her before she can do that. Okay, babe, let's get your feet done real quick. My goodness, those young does have so much drama. I've been working with them to start milking them, and then I was just trimming one of their hooves, and just so much drama, and I forgot to push record. But it was just continual yelling and just flying around. Tell you what, these young ones these days. It's peaceful in the goat barn if all the goats weren't yelling outside. When I was trimming the last one, she was flailing around and some probably poopy mud flew into my eyeball. Ouch. Now we're on the delight here. Fee here has been so patient. She has just been waiting for me to get done with the other one, with Delight, so I can get her milked and then do her feet. She's just been so good. She's a good girl. You know, some of these, my girls, they just, from the very beginning of starting to milk, they have just been so good. And then there's some others that we've just really had to work through. So I think it's just a matter of personality. If you have a goat that just from the very beginning was a champ on the stand, count your blessings. Because sometimes there's just those good goats you gotta work through and it's hard. And you gotta be patient, and it just takes them time to get it figured out and realize that their friends outside are still there, even while they're in here, and it just takes them that time to figure it all out. So give yourself just patience, give your goat some patience, and it'll work out. Feather is a new doe. She's a first freshman. She likes to yell until she's let in. Come on. There you go. You got it. You got it. There you go. Good girl. Phew. I'm still trying to figure out how this works. Her first time milking was pretty hectic, but then yesterday she did really good. So we'll see how she does today. Alright, how are you going to do today? Her teeth are so small. They will always, the first fresheners are so tiny. But see, she's doing so good. And that's what I was saying about personality. So Faith, Fiona, and Feather. And so Faith was excellent. She's always, from the beginning, been a good milker. She never caused a fuss. Fiona, she had a few times where she thought she'd be ornery. But after we got past that, she's been great. And now here we have Feather. No, you're all right. You're all right. My elbow, my arm is stopping her front legs from moving. Good girl. Good girl. I just checked. It's 64 degrees and 75% humidity. I feel like I'm dripping. Phew.
Did she need hobbles?
No, she didn't.
Heather, you haven't been a good girl.
Good girl, Feather.
Oh yeah, it's
Be green.
Heather.
The promise. You can do it. There you go. Let me just get you some. Let me get you some more. Phew. Milking's done. The goats' hooves are trimmed, most of them. And that's a good feeling. Now on to the next thing. The project today is to fix this stand here. My Facebook memories showed me that I made this stand, I think it was 6 years ago. So it's been a long time with these boards on them that are just pallet boards. And pallet boards are wonderful because they're free, but they're not long lasting. And so they have been popping off very much lately. And so there's quite a few missing. And now I need to get them off so I can put a solid board on there. It's actually going to be plywood.
Metal was cheap. Oh, come went to the top. A lot of these are.
Knock that over. So,
Help.
here's the supervisor. Faith is supervising. And I pray so hard that I measured that correctly. That's scary. What if I didn't? I think I did. Not bad. I just need to get this one screw out here. I don't know how to do that. It won't come out. So here's the deal with my lovely stand. This board, this plywood, I have no idea even where it came from, but I just found it lying around and it was approximately the correct size. And so it is approximately the correct size, but it doesn't reach the exact outer edges of this. I mean, it doesn't reach the outer edges, it reaches the inner edges. And so I guess that's just the way it's gonna be, because I don't want, wood is expensive right now, and I'm not going to cut an entirely new piece that fits exactly perfect to the outside edges. I'm going to put in a few more boards in the center, underneath here to be support. But yeah, oh, look at Faith's baby mustard seed. Just tried it out. What do you think? You can't fall in the holes now. What do you think? Anyway, so that's just the way it is. We're reusing a plywood piece that I have no idea where it came from, and I'm gonna make it work. What do you think? Did I do okay? Do you approve? Do you approve? What do you think? You like that? Pretty good. The next thing I've got to figure out how to do is how to make it level again. There's just the weight of the goats has made it all shift around so it's not level, and I really wish it were level. It would look much better. Just haven't figured out how to do that yet. Oh, there you go. What do you think? Yay. It's raining enough rain to make me wonder if I need to go out and just finish this or if I shouldn't. It's not raining that much, but I think I'm gonna just go out and do it. I can do it, right? It's not that much. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get this done. I'm gonna get this done. Rain, sun, rain, sunshine, or rain. How does that quote go? Rain, sun, or shine. Something. We're gonna get this done. We've been getting quite a bit of rain recently, which is so good. It's so wonderful. But it also means we haven't been very warm, so my garden is growing pretty slow. It's not just mine. I've heard other people say the same thing around here. But we need the rain. This is wonderful that it's raining. I just wish I could have gotten that done. The goats are very much enjoying their stand all fixed up, so that is excellent. We had a huge deluge. That water, the rain that came down, I cannot believe how much water came down. It was magnificent. Yes, it was. It was magnificent. Oh. I scared you. And as usual, I didn't get as much done today as I had hoped. I always have grand plans. And it seems like the day just flies by and I don't get done everything that I want to, need to, or should. But I got that stand done, and that's great. We got goat hooves are trimmed today. That was another big thing. That's a really important thing. It's hard to do, and it's done. So that was another good thing. We got rain today. That had nothing to do with me, but it's done anyway. And what else? I hope you're having a great day and having had a good day. And tomorrow I gotta get done the doors on the kidding stalls. That just has to get done. It's gonna be one of those projects that if I don't get it done now, while I'm thinking about it, while it's kind of fresh, it'll end up being that when kidding season comes in the spring, I'll be frantically trying to put it on and figuring out what I'm doing and where all the supplies are, where everything is, and I just need to get it done now. So I'm gonna get that done tomorrow. I am trying to find and use remnant pieces of plywood, and I found a piece here, and it's barely just the right size, the width that I need, so that's good. So today I am going to finish up getting the doors on my new stalls that I have for my kidding stations. I have 3 stalls that I just put in this barn, so they'll help me when the goats are kidding, and it will also help when I'm wanting to separate the kids from their mamas at night so I can milk in the morning. So I need to get this done.
Please, bud.
Okay, I got this cut. Now I gotta get the hinges on. And I think one of the things I'm trying to figure out is how to clasp them so they're shut, because they've got to be able to withstand goats pushing on them and standing on them. And I think that's why my mind is still kind of going around in circles trying to figure that out. The rain we've been getting, it's made everything the muckiest mess. My legs are filthy just from walking around in it. It is so gross out there. It took a bit of finding the exact right spot, but it's closing now and it's opening. Strips it out. I'm having a moment of weariness. I've just been trying to get all of this level and working, and I thought I had gotten this piece across here. I thought I had leveled them all, and I guess I hadn't because it was very unlevel. So now I'm leveling it. Ah, I tell you what. Okay, now it's level. I'm gonna get it hooked in. I tell you, these jobs, these projects take so long. It's all these little details. Okay. Hopefully now the door will look a little bit more level than it was. Let's see. Yeah, that door was pretty unlevel, or it looked very unlevel before, but it was only because this down here was very unlevel. Oh, so I just need to finish screwing in the rest of the screws on the hinges and then figure out how I'm going to latch these things. I'm tempted. I'm so tempted to just figure out the latches later, like, you know, a year from now. Or I guess it wouldn't be quite a year, but I know that will frustrate me then. So we might as well just push through and figure it out now. I just don't want to. I'm putting these boards here because I need something for when this door closes that it can hit against this, because they'll be, you know, the goats will be standing on it, and it needs something to hit right here so that the door doesn't bend. So that's what I'm doing here. All right, all 3 doors are on. 1, 2, 3, all the doors are on. Now the latches. Let's figure that out. This is what I'm imagining working. So we'll put this in here, latch it on here, and then this will go into a hole, go through that plywood there. I think that'll work, don't you think? I hyped myself up to do all the latches, and then I realized that I'd use one here for this gate, because I had only bought 3, and I'd use one here, and I just did that one, and I can't find the third one. It's just disappeared. The goats ate it or something, so that's sad. I'll have to go into town and get another one. So I guess I'm gonna hook this up now, and then I'm gonna call it a day, at least in the goat barn, because it's time to go do chores and get everything fed and ready to go. There's another storm coming, so we need to be praying that there's no hail. Yesterday it hailed a little bit, but as it kept going, I guess that would be kind of, as it kept kind of going east, it got more and more intense, and there was huge hail out that way. So that's sad. We need to be praying against all this weather, negative weather, bad weather. So many details to work out. Always the next thing to do. But that thunderstorm is coming quickly. I'm going to call it quits today. Get the chores done. And then keep working on the details tomorrow. You know, one of the biggest things that needs to get done is I need to learn how to run a skid steer and get all of this pile of hay and poop cleaned up and put somewhere. Because then after that's cleaned up, it can dry out, and that'd be fabulous. Then I can work on the hay feeder that I'm planning and constructing in my head. And then once that's done, hopefully it will limit and stop all of this hay waste. Because right now the way I have it, they can just pull out the hay and it falls on the ground and it's wasted. And so if I can get it where it can't fall onto the ground, then that'll eliminate all of this hay waste. And so I gotta get that built. That's coming up. It's a must this year. It has to be done. But I gotta get this poop cleaned up somehow. Do I rent a skid steer? Do I borrow one? Can I even run it? I've never run one before. I guess we'll have to find out. See you in the next one.